Howdy-ho, Andrew here. Welcome to the Onion Buns. Welcome to another edition of thrilling adventures in IT and hospitality. So I got a special one for you. I wish I had pictures of this. Like, there's certain moments in your life that you just wish you had pictures. Sadly, I don't. So you're going to have to try to mentally picture this. So before that, here's a quick message. Hey all, just a quick mention here. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment on the videos you like. It helps with the YouTube algorithm, which helps me. Takes 2 seconds. So thanks in advance. All right, so I'm working at a restaurant as a waiter. Now, we did promotions. And this one promotion going on this time was from Seagram's Coolers. And they gave us these I don't know how to describe them really. It was a hat that you put over, and it had these wings that came up on your ears like this. So the hat came around like this, and it had these wings, and then it had this long visor. And being a comic fan, it always struck me that if you took the hat and you turned it sideways and put it up on your arm, you had this big fin on your shoulder, and then you had these two looked like Apollo. You know, the Apollo god, those type of feet that come out? Well, you had those out like this. And so if you put one here and one here, it looked like you had these big shoulder pads with these things coming out. So my buddy Jeff that worked with me, he saw me doing this, and he's like, oh, I got a great idea. So he took one and he put it on his arm, and he took the other one, he put it on his shoulder. Then he went into the dish pit, and he got a strainer, and he put the strainer on his head. Then he went and he grabbed the lid of a garbage pail like a shield and a broom like a sword. Now, every Sunday, we had a clown come into the restaurant for the kids. Sunday afternoons, he would come in and he'd do, balloon animals, blow them up and, make the balloon animals and everything. And he was in full clown garb. So Jeff put this on here, and he put this on here, and he got the strainer on his head, and he's got the broom in his hand, and he's got the garbage pail lid as a shield, and he goes running out into the restaurant, and he starts to attack the clown. Howie was his name, the clown. So Howie starts running, and Jeff is chasing him, poking him with the stick, and suddenly the kids start to cry, and they're like, "Oh no, we're just messing around." It was freaking hilarious. We were all laughing so hard, and Jeff got in so much trouble for doing this, but that's a different story. And so yeah, that was the Seagram Cooler Warrior, but the story doesn't end there. So after our shift, we went to my apartment. Now, I had an apartment, and I had a roommate, Ron. Now, I'm just going to say it bluntly. Nobody liked Ron. Okay. And so Ron is there, and I'm having a small party at my apartment. There's myself, there's Jeff, there's Jeff's girlfriend, there's a girl I'm dating, there's a couple other people, and then there was Ron and his girlfriend. So Ron and his girlfriend, they go into Ron's bedroom, and Jeff is like, he's half tanked at this moment, and he decides it's time for the Seagram Cooler Warrior to make another appearance. So he takes his hat and puts it on his shoulder. He takes my hat, he puts it on his shoulder. He finds a garbage pail, he finds a broom, he walks over and he grabs a strainer, and he goes like this. Well, the strainer was sitting in spaghetti water, so he's got spaghetti water pouring down his head now. And he's like, okay. And like I said, he's half cut to the wind now, like he is drunk. And he goes charging into Ron's bedroom. He kicks open that door, and he goes, and he stops. He goes, and he turns around and runs out because Ron and his girlfriend were in bed. Oh, was Ron angry? He was so angry. And yeah, that was the story of the Seagram Cooler Warrior. If you like the video, leave a like, a subscribe, and a share. I'm trying to grow my channel, and a like, a subscribe, and a share does me wonders, and I do appreciate it. I always feel free to leave a comment. It gets us talking about especially this video. And like, I really wish I had pictures for this. And it also really does help me with the YouTube algorithm in getting new eyes on to my videos. So as always, pew, 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 and shit. Thanks for watching. Bye.